Welcome to the Revere Art Community on the Rack podcast, a bi-monthly series brought to you by the Revere Art Community at Las Parentas and Chocolate Cafe, where we sit and talk with artists from the Revere community about how they do what they do and sometimes why they do it, with a little bit of focus on making sure that they're able to market and make a little bit of income. So, welcome to On the Rack. We welcome artists of all backgrounds, ages, abilities, and experience levels. Every story matters. Every voice deserves to be heard. We create a safe, respectful space for authentic, artistic expression. We honor the rich tapestry of culture that we call Revere, our home, and we recognize that art is a powerful bridge between communities. Again, welcome to On the Rack. Hello, hello, hello. And as we said earlier, welcome to On the Rack. I'm Brian Harkins. I am with the Revere Art Community. We've been around since about 2020 or so. Quite a few members, and we've started outreaching into different places to take and push arts. We've worked a lot with Diana in Chocolate. She's smiling and waving, as she always does. And we're working somewhat with now Chamber of Commerce. I'm looking to work with them. And we're doing outreach into other parts of the community that have things that we support as artists and as community members in the Shirley Ave area. Today I have a guest, and it is Travis Alpert. Travis, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the podcast at Chocolate and for the Revere Arts Community. My name is Travis Alpert, and I've been doing community engagement in Revere, Massachusetts since 2017 or so. And since then, well, I've helped out with the Shirley Ave Cultural Festival, the Moroccan Festival, and tabling and doing all kinds of other community engagement. Big fan of the local arts, music, painting, drawing, photography. Food is culture, so we got to mention the food.
Yes, donuts.
Yep. And
Buñuelos. I'm both ways. I'll eat Latin. I'll eat English. I'll eat it all. That's for sure. But Travis is here tonight because something special's come up that we've been talking about. Travis and I know each other for a little bit. And there's an opportunity for artists from the Revere Art Community, or if you're outside and you want to join, find us on Facebook, ask to join in. You can be part of us, where there's a project down on the Hunt and Shirley Ave. What is it, 114 was it?
Yep.
114 Shirley Ave, where Bat Mahang and two brothers, and what else was right there? There was one other little place. Forgive me if I don't remember right now. But the buildings are down and new housing's going up, and surrounding the housing in the whole before it becomes a house for people to live in and businesses for people to take in, prosper out of, and develop the economic side of the community, is they're going to take and do some building. And that's going to take, about 7-8 months?
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right. And so they've got fencing up around it. And Travis has worked with the owner, and that is?
Yeah, so Mario Zapage is one of the developers in Revere, who I would call developer of choice for sure when it comes to somebody who does a lot of workforce and affordable housing advocacy and basically community-based housing because stability is important. That's why I love what you do, Brian, and I'm so thankful because the arts is in the culture is something that should survive. The legacy is something that should survive in the city of Revere. And there's a rich heritage and a rich legacy with Revere. Densely populated Italian, densely populated Jewish back in the day, densely populated Cambodian, densely populated Moroccan, currently densely populated Colombian. And I love it. I love all the variety of cultures. And anyway, so when it comes to housing and development being built, I am proactive activist who wants to see the community honored and valued and respected and enriched by the things that are being done. And Mario Zapage is one of those guys who's interested in hearing about the community and doing what the community may need. So for 114 Shirley, what's happening is he agreed to 6 affordable housing units. That's not low income, that's affordable housing. Keep people where they're at, stable. It's good. It's going to be 3 veterans, 3 standard. But with the fences that are wrapped around it right now, it's just a construction site. So why not beautify it? Also, there was a previous developer beforehand who had made a commitment to the arts. And so I think it's only right to have some arts involved in that area, even right now. So along that fence, the developer, Mario Zapaj, has agreed to, paying for the materials and the installation and whatnot of it. And we want to put some art on that fence. So,
and
Brian,
that's where you come in, the Revere art community. The Revere artists that aren't in our community yet, we'd love to have you. So we're going to figure out our timeline. We'll post it up on the Facebook page for the Revere art community on Facebook. Soon to have our website up and running. Thank you, Roger. And from there, we'll take and put it up. There may be 6, maybe 8, 9.5 foot by 5 foot banners putting up reflecting the Shirley Ave district. From down at the tip of the beach, from BK's all the way on up to where Dunky dunks the donuts is Shirley Ave. You have a lot of different things to see and do in the Ave, from great places to eat. We just had our awesome fun time where you fill out your passport and you get to go Shirley Ave Eats and experience foods that were, what every one of them told me was comfort food. Stuff their grandma or their mama made when they were young and they remembered it well. And so that's why they made it. To entertainment, to shopping. So there's a lot of varieties. Yes, we're a changing community, but we're a very proud community of the change that's being made here. And we want to represent that in the art that goes up for over a half a year on the banners that are down there. So we'll put up a formal call. We'll put up a site where you can take and submit your pictures. Again, all good taste, please. We don't need to explain that to anybody. But have it be of the Ave, the area, the people, the folks, the culture, the community, the businesses, the nightlife, the day life, the kids all coming home from school, which is incredible if you're a street photographer, to just people that take and do everyday stuff and go to the bodega, go to the pizza store, go get tacos, go get buñuelos, whatever. It's a community where people live in, and we want to reflect that on the posters that are going up. Anything to add to that, Travis?
Yeah. I would say art is a wonderful thing, and it's not just limited to visual, So if anyone wants to put a poem, we might be able to, consider that. All submissions will be, considered. Brian will have the website ready.
Easily.
So what we wanted is we want it to be homegrown. We want it to be something that this community is proud of as, this development is being built, that we recognize that it's still a part of this community. And so we want to include the community and honor the community. So, if anybody wants to submit, it can be photography, as Brian mentioned. It could also, be some sort of like mural type design. It could be a poem. So you guys know, and I'm looking forward to seeing to it. And by the way,
yes,
you mentioned the passport and the Shirley Ave Eats. I just want to shout out the Shirley Ave area and the local businesses and the participation that in community we've had lately. So on Halloween, we actually had over 13 sites that were participating for trick-or-treaters. And I mean, Choco Lafe has been a champion of community engagement as well as the local businesses all collaborating. And we had so many different sites on a map, and it was like a treasure hunt, a trick-or-treat treasure hunt in the Shirley Ave neighborhood with all of these stops. And my people, the Revere Community Committee, we had a stop at Neelix's Free Little Library in the municipal lot, and then we had another stop at the Free Library over here, and we loved participating in that. That was awesome.
It was a great event. Diana put a lot of effort into that, and so did Josue, who's on the other side of the glass wall, busily working away for stuff for Santa, the Shirley Ave Neighborhood Association, where the Revere art community is part of them to help represent the arts and culture in the community. So, to wrap it up and go over the top down to the bottom, we're looking for you to participate in us. That means if you don't live in the Shirley Ave area, but you're a Revere or Revere art community artist, come on down and visit. Introduce yourself. Visit some places. There is some incredible places to eat, from Fancy Schmancy right across the street at Sandler Square, to some great chicken, to one of the top 10 taco places in the greater Boston area. Eat, style street food, to Delicios Colombiana. There is just a lot of great places. Visit. I advise in the cold weather, come earlier. It's going to get dark and cold soon. But as I mentioned, the kids coming home from school, people going off in the morning to the tea stop. We're a very active community that interacts socially and physically with its environment. The blue line is a big thing for a lot of people here. So there's the opportunities to take and photograph that. We're associated with the beach, but we're not the beach. We are the Shirley Ave District. I want to thank my guest tonight, Travis. Wonderful mission. We strongly support what you're doing. We're looking forward to see if we can do other projects with you in the future. And I want to thank everybody. Diana, Travis, thank you for being on the rack, the Revere Art Community Podcast. And have a good evening. Go ahead.
Let me interrupt for 1 second, just because if you're watching this, we need to invite you out. So Sandler Square on Friday, 6 p.m. There's going to be a tree lighting. There's going to be Santa. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. And also as well, next Tuesday evening, we're going to be doing a Santa meet and greet Christmas, holiday event at Costa Park. So we hope to see you there as well. And there was one third thing I was trying to remember. So it was the tree lighting here, the tree lighting at Costa Park.
And how much fun you've had here tonight. Because if you don't remember it, we will post it up when we get to that portion. We'll do a little bleep, beep, and there it is. And I am going to admit now, I am not Santa at Costa Park this year. No matter how much people say I look like that. And believe me, that is so much better than Colonel Saunders. Mm-hmm. Again, Travis, thank you.
We live to create.
That's what the world is about. Diana, Friday, there will be artists down to sell some of their stuff in the park. There's music, there's entertainment, there is the tree lighting. Is Kris Kringle coming? Or is it Kris Kringle a la Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. That's in wonderful. Their festive Feliz Navidad clothing and outfits. So we invite you all to come down, visit, and have a good time. And we thank you once again. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Diana. This was On the Rack with the Revere Art Community Podcast. Thank you. Welcome to the Revere Art Community on the Rack Podcast, a bi-monthly series brought to you by the Revere Art Community at Las Parentas and Chocolate Cafe, where we sit and talk with artists from the Revere community about how they do what they do and sometimes why they do it, with a little bit of focus on making sure that they're able to market and make a little bit of income. So welcome to On the Rack. We welcome artists of all backgrounds, ages, abilities, and experience levels. Every story matters. Every voice deserves to be heard. We create a safe, respectful space for authentic, artistic expression. We honor the rich tapestry of culture that we call Revere, our home, and we recognize that art is a powerful bridge between communities. Again, welcome to On the Rack.